Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling Bangkok, specifically for American tourists, using this briefing document we've got.
Yeah, the goal is basically to arm you with, the key info for a trip that's smooth, safe, and, well, culturally rich.
Exactly, because Bangkok,
Yeah.
it's intense, right? It's got this unique mix the briefing talks about.
Totally. It's not just like other parts of Thailand. It's this real blend of like ancient traditions and this super modern energy.
That full name, the ceremonial one, City of Angels, it kind of says it all about the history there.
It sets the stage for something pretty special, but also maybe a bit overwhelming if you're not prepared.
Okay, so let's jump into navigating it safely.
Yeah.
Scams are, unfortunately, something the briefing highlights quite a bit.
Yeah, the gem scam is like notorious.
Right. Friendly local, maybe a tuk-tuk driver, suggests this amazing government-sponsored jewelry sale.
Which is almost never actually government sponsored. And the gems, often overpriced, sometimes fake, driven by commissions usually.
So rule 1, be skeptical of those deals. What about getting around? Tuk-tuks and taxis.
Ah, yeah. Near big tourist spots, watch out. Some drivers might refuse the meter, quote you a flat rate that's way too high.
Or take you the long way around to shops where they get a kickback.
Exactly. Ride-hailing apps like Grab or Bolt can be a good alternative, or just insist on that meter in a regular taxi.
And maybe avoid the tuk-tuks parked right by the main attractions.
Probably wise. Also, that Grand Palace is closed line.
Oh yeah, the classic diversion tactic.
Definitely double-check opening times yourself. Don't just take someone's word for it if it seems fishy.
Good call. The briefing lists others too. Rig meters, overpriced boat rides,
Yeah.
even fake police sometimes.
Wow, yeah. The core message seems to be stay aware, be mindful of your surroundings, your belongings.
Trust your instincts.
Yeah.
If someone seems too friendly or a deal seems too good to be true.
It probably is. Basic travel smarts really just amplified in a busy city like Bangkok. And don't leave drinks unattended. Drink spiking can happen.
Right. Keep copies of your passport. Secure the original. Be careful crossing streets. Traffic can be chaotic.
Definitely. And maybe don't flash expensive jewelry or loads of cash around. Stick to well-lit areas at night.
Okay. Shifting gears a bit. Let's talk about embracing the culture. This is huge in Thailand.
Absolutely. And the briefing really stresses respect for the monarchy. It's not just politeness. There are serious laws about it.
You'll hear the national anthem, 8 a.m. and 6 p.m., right?
Yeah.
And people stop and stand silently.
Yeah, it's important to show that respect. And that respect extends to religion, too. Primarily Theravada Buddhism.
So respecting Buddha images, temples.
And elders, authority figures. It's a culture with clear social hierarchies. The way gesture is key.
That's the prayer-like gesture for greeting, saying thank you.
Right. You generally return it if someone offers it, unless it's maybe a child or like service staff where it's not always expected back.
And adding those polite particles, crap for men,
Yeah.
ka for
Yeah.
women at the end of sentences.
Makes a big difference. Shows politeness. Also, keeping calm. Speaking softly. Avoiding public displays of anger. That's really valued.
Smiles go a long way too, apparently.
Definitely. Body language is important too. The head is sacred. Don't touch anyone's head.
And feet are considered the lowest part of the body, so don't point them at people or secret images.
Right. Don't show the soles of your feet. Don't rest them on furniture. Step over thresholds in temples or homes, not on them.
Gesturing with your whole hand, not pointing with one finger. And public displays of affection. Keep it low-key.
Yeah, holding hands is generally fine, but anything more is usually frowned upon. Oh, and use your right hand for giving or receiving things.
Okay, temple etiquette. This seems crucial. Dress code first.
Super important. Cover your shoulders and knees. No super tight or revealing clothes. Basically, dress modestly.
And shoes off before entering temple buildings.
Always. Inside, keep your voice down. Be respectful. Don't touch Buddha images.
And monks?
Don't touch monks, especially if you're a woman. If you need to give something to a monk, place it down for them to pick up, or hand it to a layman to pass on. Also, try not to position yourself higher than a monk or a Buddha image. Point your feet away when sitting. And maybe skip the selfies with Buddha statues.
Right. Respectful photography is okay, though.
Generally, yes, but ask permission for monks. Avoid flash during ceremonies. Small donations are usually appreciated, too.
Makes sense. Language-wise, the briefing suggests learning a few basics.
Always a good idea. Sawasdi for hello, goodbye. Kapkun for thank you.
Mai for no. Chai for yes. Maybe mai fet if you don't like spicy foods.
Yes. Very useful one, that. Oroi means delicious. And remember the crap and ka for politeness.
Okay. Food. This is a highlight for many. Pad Thai, obviously.
Mango sticky rice, some tam, papaya salad, tom yum goong soup. The list is huge.
Street food is amazing there, right?
Wow.
Ping, grilled pork skewers, boat noodles.
Oh yeah, incredible variety. Dining etiquette is interesting too. Usually a spoon in the right hand, fork in the left to push food onto the spoon.
Chopsticks mainly for noodles. Sticky rice. You eat that with your fingers, right hand only.
Right, and dishes are often shared. Use the serving spoons provided. It's polite to wait for the most senior person to start eating.
Okay, beyond temples, what are the must-sees? Grand Palace and Wat Phra Kaeo, Emerald Buddha are probably top.
Definitely. Wat Pho, reclining Buddha. Wat Arun, Temple of Dawn across the river. Wat Saket, Golden Mount.
Floating markets are mentioned too. Damnon Saduak is famous, maybe a bit touristy. Others like Amphawa or Klong Lat Mayom.
Yeah, different vibes. Chao Phraya river cruises, exploring Yaowarat, Chinatown. Lots to do.
Don't forget the markets like Chatuchak Weekend Market. Huge.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe a Klong tour through the canals for a different perspective.
What about sports and entertainment?
Muay Thai boxing is the big one. Rajadamnern Stadium is iconic. There's also Sepak Takraw, that cool sport with the woven ball.
Night markets are great entertainment too, right?
Hmm.
Talat Rat Fei, Teak, Ladyboy cabaret shows like Calypso.
Yeah, those are popular. Rooftop bars offer amazing views, Vertigo, Sky Bar, Thai dance performances too.
And the briefing touched on religion again, mostly Theravada Buddhism. Giving alms to monks in the morning is a common sight.
Very important practice. You also see spirit houses everywhere, reflecting older animist beliefs coexisting with Buddhism.
Souvenirs. What should people look for?
Thai silk is classic. Handicrafts, wood carvings, ceramics, spices, those herbal inhalers called yadam.
Miniature tuk-tuks, elephant-themed stuff. Lots of options. Just be respectful of buying Buddha images. There are rules about exporting certain ones.
Good point. And have those emergency numbers handy. Tourist police is 11155, your embassy contact too.
Getting around. BTS SkyTrain, MRT Metro are efficient. Riverboat's great. Taxis, tuk-tuks, motorbike taxis if you're brave.
Yeah, maybe a bit riskier, those. Negotiate fares for tuk-tuks and motorbike taxis if you don't use an app.
So, wow. Bangkok. It really is a city that hits all the senses. Hopefully this deep dive gives you a solid foundation.
Yeah, being prepared and respectful really unlocks a much richer experience, I think.
Definitely. So here's a final thought to leave you with. How does this city, with such incredibly deep roots, manage this constant, rapid modernization? And what might that tension mean for the future of Thai identity itself?
Something to think about as you explore.
Thanks for joining us on The Deep Dive.